300 yards with a World War II era rifle at a dead center hit.
Good day everyone. I found this content. 86 years old veteran sniper still has perfect aim. Wow, wonderful. I couldn't believe this. So let me see what happened to this guy, a veteran of World War II, using an old sniper rifle a few years back. Please watch. Shout out to the following viewers my vlog: Vino Photography, Roy Alwin, JP De Arce, and of course, my friend, Kent Gooch, a fellow sniper from the United States of America. So I saw this one, a content about an 86-year-old US veteran soldier of World War II. Let's see what he can do.
New National Infantry Museum among the many highlights of Ted Gundy's visit to Fort Benning, Georgia.
The name is Ted Gundy, and he saw action during the Battle of the Bulge at the Ardennes Forest in Belgium. Should be a good guy.
Now it's about time for his impossible shot, but not before a couple more surprises that'll leave him speechless.
Once a sniper, always a sniper.
Of course.
The black hat.
I was there before in Fort Benning. My friend Colonel Liwanag shared to me the interim doctrine on the designated marksman's training. So I got it and shared it here in the Philippines. Thank you, sir.
Is the grandest prize an Army marksman can earn. And Ted Gundy is about to see just how much he's revered.
So on behalf of the officers, non-commissioned officers, soldiers, and civilians of the United States Army Marksmanship Unit, sir, I'd like to present you this black hat of the U.S. Army Marksmanship Unit.
Oh, you don't know.
Congratulations, sir.
You don't know how much it means to
You're
me.
so happy, huh?
We've only presented about 8 black hats to non-members of the Army Marksmanship Unit. The wearer of the black hat is a member of an elite. They're members of the best shooters in the world.
You don't know how much you guys, I'll never forget it.
I think he deserved it. As a sniper of World War II, he survived the fierce conditions of the war in the Battle of the Bulge. Just imagine. And he was armed with the M1903A4 with Weber scope.
Sir, that means the world to us.
But now it's time for Ted to show the world he deserves the black hat. The World War II sniper will attempt a shot he'd never dreamed possible, hitting a target with modern equipment at 1,000 yards. He'll be coached by the finest sniper team in the world, two-time international champions AMU Sergeants Robbie Johnson and Jason St. John.
He walked up.
It's not easy. At 1,000 yards, the bullet can be affected by many things. For example, the wind drift is too hard. You know, you have to compute the distance, the bullet drop, and the effect of winds at that particular distance. And you have to be adept in reading the wind. I think in this particular case, the adjustments were made by the veteran snipers of the U.S. Army Sniper School.
When he came over and he was expressed to us that he was honored to be here with us. And I guess not trying to be insulting to the man, I just thought that was silly because, I mean, the honor is definitely all ours.
So to meet someone that was actually there and was a sniper back then and, you know, was in the Battle of the Bulge and Bastogne, and, man, it's just a great honor for me.
What I can remember about the Battle of Bastogne was the word from the Americans. Nuts!
Ted will be starting with a shot from 300 yards, and this will truly be a blast from the past. He hasn't seen his Army-issued 1903 Springfield A4 since leaving the service in 1944. That's why Val Forget has flown in. His company, Navy Arms, specializes in making exact replicas of historic guns.
This is the replica.
So he's made a special trip from Maryland to make yet another surprise presentation.
So just imagine how the Americans honor their veterans. The M1903 A4 sniper rifle was issued sometime in 1942 to replace the M1903 A1 and A2 because it was not really suited for sniping purposes. During that time, the M1 Garand was already in use, starting in 1936 through the effort of Mr. John Garand. The bullet was the same, the 30-06, as decided by then U.S. Army Chief of Staff Douglas MacArthur. Remember that guy?
To Ted Gundy.
And on behalf of Shooting USA, Navy Arms, and a grateful nation, we want to give you an exact replica of your 1903 A4 that you used in the war.
Nice, I should have one like this.
God bless you, sir.
Oh,
He's representative of,
should be an
of
honor to
millions
have
of
one.
men and women that serve our country every day. You want to let him know how much it means to all of us as Americans for what he sacrificed.
So he's got his rifle. He's got his world-class instructors. Now it's up to him to ring a target from 300 yards.
as you can see, he was using a sandbag. I think this is a backpack filled with sand. It is better than using a bipod, as you know, barrel harmonics, and anything like that. It's better to use the sandbag to make your position much more stable. He was using.
I'm dead on.
Oh,
It's all on you,
I can
sir.
see myself in the future like this, yeah? Okay. 6 years old. Damn, good. Yeah. 300
The
yards.
first shot's good.
Low hitting.
But
About 5
Ted's not
inches
satisfied.
low. Oh,
That's
that was almost a hit.
3 inches below center mass and 3 inches left.
Hitting left. As you can see, it's hitting left. I don't think he had time to practice, to do dry practice and, you know, re-practice his trigger finger for this purpose. So that's why he's hitting left. That's my quick analysis about this.
You want to go one more, you can try to hit that gong. You just barely missed the gong.
So
Okay.
one more shot from 300 yards with a World War II era rifle at a dead center hit.
Still a crack shot. Man. Wow.
Yeah, you got the gong that time,
The
sir.
gong.
Dead center.
That's the gong at the center.
But you walked him right up. 1, 2, 3. You couldn't ask for any better performance. So you take direction better than my partner does.
And now
You're
he'll
so
have
proud.
one more chance to take direction. The next shot is the one he's been waiting for. 1,000 yards.
I couldn't even
But this
dream
one is a sniper rifle, the modern
1,000
sniper
years
rifle.
How you'd do that. How you'd even see it.
So he's trying to
Even that
hit
far away, you know.
the 1,000-yard target. And as you can see, I read through history. By the way, I have this. The book Sniper by Martin Pegler. You can read about history of snipers in World War I, World War II. And I learned that for the M1903 A4, they were able to hit targets at the average distance of 700 yards only. Their main problem was the power of the scope was only about 2.5x. So that should be a challenge to shoot targets beyond 700 yards. Okay? But that was already remarkable to hit a target at that distance using the M1903 A3 rifle.
You're anxious to find out.
Yeah.
He'll have the latest technology on his side for this one. The 03 Springfield is replaced with the AMU's custom Remington 700, one of the most accurate
So this is the Remington 700. Just like my rifle.
rifles in the world. Modern-day snipers also have the luxury of working in teams, Sergeant Johnson is the shooter, while Sergeant St. John is the spotter. Weather conditions, environmentals as they call them, are the key to calculating the perfect shot.
For every mile-an-hour wind that we're looking at right there, we're moving the bullet 10 inches.
And once the calculation...
So he calculated the wind. So he said that the wind drift is like about 10 inches. So they made the calculations on the windage, okay? Or you can also do the hold off, like how many mils you're going to compensate towards the right to ensure that your shot will still hit the target.
Calculations are made, it's up to Sergeant Johnson to take the shot.
And then he'll say ready, and then I'll tell him I'm ready by telling him to send it. If he doesn't get it off in 3 seconds, then we're looking at major changes possibly in environmentals, and so we would have to restart. Robbie, go ahead and give me a light half to a heavy quarter. Favor towards that heavy quarter though, okay?
So he's a spotter.
Send it.
Oh!
And that one was 1 inch right of center and about 3 inches low.
Ted Gundy has been watching intently.
If you'd like to shoot down, we'd be honored to have you shoot our rifle, sir.
Okay.
This is the moment this old veteran has been dreaming about, trying to put a bullet on a target at 1,000 yards
Can you
away.
do it in
I hope that I
one
can
shot,
hit the
the first
target,
shot?
but I would, if I was betting money, I'd bet 9 to 1 that I don't. But that's a long, long way.
It is. But he's got the equipment, he's got the instruction, and perhaps most importantly, he's got the experience.
We have so much respect that those guys could take the rifles back then and do pretty much the same things we're doing now.
Just remember, it's about the man behind the gun. I am so inspired because I can see myself when I turn like 85 years old, I can still hit the target. So I should remain strong and practice a lot. By the time I retire, I should be at the range all the time.
It's finally time for Ted Gundy's dream shot.
That's good.
Nervous.
All right, sir. It's going to hit.
Breathe, relax, squeeze very slowly, follow
That's
through.
it. That's it.
Actually, it was much better than a good hit. Though no one could tell from more than half a mile away, Ted's first attempt is a headshot on the steel target.
Headshot.
And I can't explain it how my
was a headshot.
heart was pounding and I was breathing heavy and lucky I didn't even hit it. Look.
Hitting high.
Well, he might have gotten away with saying he was lucky on the first shot, but not the second.
Okay, this is the second shot. Oh,
You just
see?
hit him right in the mouth.
Or the third.
Not a chamba anymore. Very consistent, very consistent.
Another one right in the mouth.
That's good.
Perfect shot, sir.
At 84, Ted Gundy's still got his sniper skills.
You got about a 5-inch group here, which is well within or even better than the capabilities of what that gun can do. That's something to be very proud of. You know,
I just couldn't believe I could hit anything that far away.
Whatever age we are, we get to that point where you're like, I can still do that. You know, and I think he proved today he still can.
it's a 5-inch group at 1,000 yards. It's
5-inch shot group at 1,000 yards. What it means? It's around 0.5 minute of an angle. It's a great shot. I don't know if I can still do that. 0.5 MOA at 1,000 meters. Very good. This guy is very good. And I saw in the accounts of the snipers during World War II, they didn't have the chance to practice their skills extensively. Some of them were even given like 2-week training. And in Sicily and somewhere in North Africa, they conducted a 4-week training for their snipers. And it was not really enough, though it contributed immensely to the success of their missions. But out there in the field, they were outmatched by the German snipers who had prior experience in Russia and somewhere else, right? So that's the importance of snipers in history and how it can contribute in the accomplishment of the Army's mission. So, my friends, watch in the near future when I turn 80. It's my turn also to showcase my ability to hit 1,000 yards, maybe a man-sized target at 1,000 yards, and I should beat the record of Ted Gundy. All right, zero 0.5 minute of an angle at 1,000 yards. Well, I should render my salute to this guy and to all snipers out there. Bye-bye.